Today, I'm going to be sharing with you guys the best Viper executes for bind. So there are going to be two different executes for a site, one for showers and one for short. I'm going to start with the short execute here because pushing through short is definitely more common on a site. So starting with the toxic screen, all you want to do is jump into this corner right here. And there are these three sets of decorative trim along the wall right here. And you want to aim at the left side of the rightmost one, so right about here. You don't need to be very specific, just anywhere along this block right here works. And this toxic screen cuts off the line of sight from the right side of sight and also covers a good portion of heaven. From the same spot in this corner here, you can throw your poison cloud as well. And all you want to do is aim at the corner of this wood post sticking out of the wall and move your crosshair up until it's in line with this leaf. So like this, left click throw. This will land on top of the box here right at the truck. And when you put both the toxic screen and the poison cloud up, there's no way to get seen from heaven at all. So from the enemy's perspective, they can see a little tiny bit into U-Haul if they jump, but they can't see short at all. So the first snakebite is going to be once again in the same corner, and it is going to land at the entrance of U-Haul. And all you want to do is aim at the gap in the leaf right here and move your crosshair to the right until it's in line to where these two leaves meet right here. So like this. Shoot. And this will land right at the entrance of U-Haul, preventing anyone from playing this angle or peeking like this. So basically, when you have your smokes up and your team pushes up, the snakebite will be down in here, which means you only need to clear this close angle right here. So the second snakebite for this execute is going to be for the little cubby that people like to play. And even though it is blocked off by the toxic screen, it's still a pretty common spot that people will probably be hiding in behind your toxic screen. So it's good to just push them out. And all you want to do is look up until you see this big gap in the leaf right here. And move your crosshair to the right until the light leaf right here meets the dark leaf. So like this. And shoot. And the snakebite completely clears out this little cubby that people like to play and will force them in front of your toxic screen. So the full execute for a site for short should look something like this.
Down.
So the execute for showers is a pretty quick and dirty one that is good for if your team has already pushed up into showers and you are just trying to get a quick plant right at the corner of a site. And for the toxic screen, all you want to do is line up on this brick right here, right next to the staircase. You don't need to be anywhere specific. Aim between this wall right here and this brick right here, right at the bottom of this grass, just like this. And if you have your teammate ready to swing out of showers already, this toxic screen will cut off the line of sight from the left side of sight and a portion of heaven. Now obviously anyone in heaven can still see the push out of showers as they move forward, but the poison cloud can fix that. So standing on the same spot for the poison cloud, all you want to do is aim at the light on this building right here and move your crosshair to the right until it's in line with this right side of the building. So like this. Throw. And with both of these smokes, there is no line of sight that you can be seen from anywhere to the left side of sight or from heaven. So once again, this is good for if you already have shower control, your team is ready to push out. So all they need to clear are these close angles right outside of showers, and then you can get a quick plant off right at the corner here. So the full execute for showers should look something like this. So for B site here, I personally believe a Viper's best execute is from long here. So starting with the toxic screen, what you want to do is stand right next to this rock. You don't need to be anywhere specific. And you want to aim at the corner of this shadow along the wall right here. shoot. This screen completely cuts off the right side of sight, so when you're pushing out, you have to worry about this angle here and this angle at elbow, and then you can start clearing sight. This wall also works well if you already have teammates in hookah ready to execute on sight for a B split, because obviously it cuts off the line of sight from elbow, and they only have to worry about clearing cubby right here, because it also cuts off the line of sight from the defender's hallway. So for the Poison Cloud lineup, the spot that you want to stand at is the same right along this rock here, and you don't need to be specific with this at all, but you just want to aim basically in the middle of these two wires, right about here, and do a normal left click throw. This will land perfectly in elbow, so with both smokes up, you have to clear this angle only, and then you can start clearing sight, and not have to worry about elbow. So the best snakebite lineup I could find is for the defender's hallway, to try and prevent the defenders from just rotating and then running right out onto sight. And once again, from the same spot on top of this rock here, all you want to do is aim above the corner of this sheet of metal on the roof, just so that way your snakebite can get over it. So right about here, shoot. The snakebite should land right at the entrance to the defender's hallway, preventing the rotating defenders from just freely running out onto sight like this and through the toxic screen. So once your team has full control of B long, you can start getting into position to set up your execute, which should look something like this. So those are what I believe to be the best Viper executes for bind. If you guys want to see more Valorant videos and guides like this, then I would greatly appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button.